How's it going, friends? Reckless Yuki here, and in this video what I want to do is I want to say sorry for the lack of uploads recently. I've been completely swamped with school, so I do apologize for that, but I finally got done with a lot of the work that I had to do. Now I have a little bit of breathing room so I can take some time and put back into my YouTube channel, but the main focus in my life is basically school. And if it's not school, then I try to put as much time into this as possible. I mean, I haven't even had time to play video games in the past like week and a half. So that's how swamped I've been. So I do apologize for that once again. But anyways, in this video, instead of just, me blabbering about how sorry I am, I thought I'd do a little forecast to let you guys know about some videos I have planned in the near future. One of the things I have planned that I really need to do is basically do a review on this product here, which is a Sound Blaster X7 from Creative. And this is something that's really cool that the fine people at Creative was nice enough to send me for a review. And also after the review, they told me that I could keep it. So I'm really ecstatic about that. And the reason, or the way that I found out about this product is because I wasn't really happy with my Astro mix amp here anymore, and I didn't like the fact that now I'm starting to get into PC gaming, that I had one headset or sound solution for my consoles, and then I had a different sound setup for my PC, which was the Sennheiser PC363D, which is just basically a headphone that has this little USB sound card that's kind of dinky. It sounded all right, but now I have this thing to be my all-in-one, and the reason why I got this was because, or the reason why I sought after this is because it will allow me to have my consoles and my PC hooked up to one station for all my surround sound and audio tweaking needs. And this is really cool. And I didn't have to pay for this, which I'm really ecstatic about because this is expensive. Basically, I know that one of my buddies, his name is Joker at Joker Productions. You can find his link in the description below. But he is affiliated with Creative, and I basically asked him what he thought of the product because he has the other version, the black regular version, where this is the limited edition. And I asked him like what he felt of the product after his whole time using it, and he told me, don't even spend my money on it. Contact Creative and let them know who I am and how I'm affiliated with Joker. And so they sent me this unit to review. So this is definitely on the horizon. I had this for a few weeks now. I'm starting to feel comfortable where I actually know how this performs. So when I do the review, it's not going to be necessarily a honeymoon review at all. It's going to be a very sound review, at least sound as far as the features that I use this for, because there's just a ton of features that I really haven't used with this and I don't really foresee myself using. But the main focus on it is as far as surround sound gaming on consoles or PC. I think I have a good idea of what I am, basically just have a good idea of the performance of it compared to other things that I've tried in the past. But anyways, off of that subject, another thing that I plan on doing is my video talking about the 3 GTX 980s compared to the 2 GTX 980 Ti's. And just a little sneak peek, I have to say that I'm really happy with the 980 Ti's, and I'm really happy that I swapped them out because for 4K gaming at 60 frames per second, I wasn't able to play GTA 5 at all on max settings. I had to like dumb down the settings or just dumb down the resolution to be able to stay at a constant 60. But with the 2 GTX 980 Ti's, I'm able to run GTA 5 at 4K at 60 frames per second, driving around the city without ever dropping a frame. Like, it doesn't drop below 60. It's amazing. It's just like completely blew my mind when I finally got the cards in and I was playing. It was just a phenomenal experience. So if you just want like, a sneak peek as far as 3 GTX 980s versus 2 GTX 980 Ti's, the 980 Ti's is definitely the way to go if you're trying to game in 4K. Now, any other like lower resolution is not really that needed, but for 4K, it's definitely a must. And those are the two videos that I definitely had planned. Now, I was also like dealing with some troubleshooting issues with my PC here. As you've seen from the last video, I installed a bunch of new hardware like the two 980 Ti's, as well as the 64 gigs of Dominator Platinum RAM from Corsair. And it turned out one of my sticks of RAM, this stick in particular, is a bad stick of RAM. So I just spent a lot of time troubleshooting. Like, this was interesting. Like, when I first installed everything and I was messing around, everything seemed to be working fine. But then after, like maybe a couple of reboots, it would start blue screening of death. And then after that, every time I would do a cold reboot, it would just keep giving me a blue screen of death. And then I kept going to the BIOS, trying to change settings, manually change things, just try everything I could in the BIOS. And then I eventually went to try to troubleshooting the operating system, tried to like download, re-download drivers for everything, nothing worked. I even did like a 9-hour mem test basically, where you just like load up on a thumb drive to boot up into this test that just specifically tests the RAM, and that passed just fine. And so I was just like completely beating my head against the desk until I finally just started to like swap out sticks, just trying to figure out if it was actually a stick, and it turned out to be a stick. So I just contacted Corsair and requested an RMA, so hopefully that will be kind of resolved sometime in the near future. But that was another thing that I was dealing with my PC, is that it wasn't really working that stable, but now it is. For the most part, like I basically just took out this stick and another stick just so I could have, I don't know, 6 sticks instead of the 8 sticks of RAM. So that was another thing that I've been doing recently. So that's basically an update of what's been going on with me and what I have planned in the future. And also, one of the things that I do have planned in the future is, since the next Call of Duty is coming out, I plan on introducing more gaming type videos onto my channel. Like, I know my channel started off as a gaming channel, but then I kind of diverted into this whole tech scene a little bit, but now I'm trying to focus back into gaming as time permits. And so I'm kind of curious, like, what kind of games you guys are interested in me playing. Like, the games I'm interested in playing obviously are the ones that I'm going to enjoy. And I'm looking forward to Battlefront, the new Star Wars Battlefront. I'll be playing that on the PC most likely. And then I'm also looking forward to the new Call of Duty that's going to be coming out in a month, because I had a good time with the beta, and I think it was a nice fresh breath there compared to the last 2 Call of Duty. So I might be introducing that more on my channel. But let me know if you guys, you know, despise Call of Duty altogether, if you don't want me to play it. But if you guys want me to play it, then let me know. I definitely appreciate feedback. And I'm not sure how many views this is going to get, because it has been a while, and I'm not sure how many people care about me ranting or talking about what's been going on or updating you guys what's been going on in my life. But maybe a few guys do. And so for you guys, thank you very much for watching. I do greatly appreciate the support, and I will talk to you guys again in the next video. All right, have a good one. Bye-bye.